Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa. And we are so excited to welcome to the show Lisa and Emily, the co-founders of DareUGo. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having us.
So happy to have you.
You're here.
Love the polka dots.
I know.
Beautiful.
This has a funny story, actually. So she was supposed to go on Shark Tank with us for our brand, but she couldn't because she's Canadian. So I'm glad that our outfits get to be on screen together because that was meant to be.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a thing, that you couldn't go on Shark Tank if you're Canadian.
Yeah. Well, you just need the really, really expensive visa, and she has the really expensive visa.
Oh,
Not
You have
the
the
really
one that's okay. I
Wow.
went through that too. It took me 25 years to get my green card, my citizenship, so I get it.
it's no joke.
We
look at
actually have
this.
some footage of your appearance on Shark Tank. Tell us more about your experience.
Very traumatizing.
wow.
I was probably standing in front of them for 2 hours getting drilled. And granted, like, you're learning everything about the product and the market. And so you know exactly what you're going to say and you're really excited about it. I'm really passionate about our product. We both are. So when you're getting drilled constantly, all at the same time over like, why would you pick the color yellow? I'm like, wait a minute. No, like, it's not about the colors. Like, I want to tell you about this and this and this. So it got to the point, it didn't air. But I told Emily right after getting off set, was like, you know what, at one point I was like, you guys need to stop. I get it. You want your banana peeled. You want your bread buttered. You need more milk.
You said that?
Yeah.
Oh, she treated them like children.
Yes. And I was like, I will answer all your questions one at a time, please.
Oh my
You went
God. No way.
So what is your mission with DareUGo?
Do you want to answer this one?
We want to change the lives of parents around the world and make on-the-go feeding easier. Lisa was very much inspired just by her day-to-day life of being a busy mom
Caring
and
for a
on the go.
child. Yeah.
And so to give parents the extra time and extra little bit of hand goes a long way.
Yeah, I think ultimately giving a product that is safe as far as the material, because a lot of like the products on the market, and we didn't know this till after developing the product, that even though it says BPA free, it's riddled with TPE, which is like, you know, the food catcher bibs. If food fell in there and then they ate it again, you're actually poisoning your child. So it was all those things that you don't really know until you start developing a product. And like in the United States of America, like the regulations are not high. You know, in Europe it's much higher.
You know, it's so interesting because I have a daughter and she loves eating in the car. So,
Oh God, yeah.
but she's a very picky eater.
Oh, yeah.
She's even kind of underweight a little bit. She's teeny tiny. And I feed her in the car. I have this thing, but if I had your product,
Oh,
I mean, it would
DareUGo.
be just phenomenal for her. We call it the deluxe. She wakes up in the morning, she's like, "No, I want the deluxe." That means she wants to eat in the car,
deluxe.
and it's served me.
I want to know what the deluxe is.
I'll
Actually,
tell you. Yeah, but the biggest issue is what do I put it in, and how does it not? You know, one time I tried pancakes. No joke. I tried pancakes
syrup.
with syrup.
Oh, see, this DareUGo would be perfect. So it's a 5-in-1 solution, you know, where it's a divider bowl, airtight seal, a bib, food catcher. There's a spork in the back, and like just the food storage unit itself. It's like at my house we call it the attention of like squirrel, because kids are like, oh, you know. So we can seal it right back up. It's all one piece. We eliminate all the mystery space. So I actually feed my kids like spaghetti and meatballs and marinara sauce like in the car, and then when they get to like
Seriously.
it's amazing.
And it's great
it's
for
all
kids that
protected
don't
here.
like food to touch because we have the dividers. So if like, you know, the arch back of ketchup and they want to dunk it themselves, they have the opportunity.
There's no food touching.
This
Exactly.
is amazing because I could probably use this with the adults in my life. They get in my car because I don't want them touching anything. I can put that on. I can feel safe.
Yeah.
Something's coming in the future. But
All right.
So I'm very curious though, Lisa, your journey from model, you know, I watched you on America's Next Top Model, to mogul. What was that like for you?
I think it was just a natural progression of evolution of being a woman and becoming a mother. For me, I've always been somebody that strives for solutions, just in general. So, you know, coming home every single day. I mean, modeling is one thing. So, healthy diet is a big part of this. Like,
Absolutely.
it's a big part of like the brand itself of being healthy. So that means sound body, mind, everything. So for me, I was super hyperactive as a child, and with my kids, they kind of got that too. If I don't feed them healthy meals, which is something also I learned through modeling, through eating disorders and all those things, so I'm super healthy because I've been forced to educate myself about food to be healthy. So that's a big part of DareUGo. And if I give them really unhealthy food through the day, guess what? He's going to have mood swings and he's going to have temper tantrums. And it's just, you know, I want him to be healthy. So it's a big part of everything. And then when I get home, the last thing I want to do is dishes and laundry. Like, and that's what we end up doing. And then you end up fighting with your husband because you haven't been able to attack your to-do list through the day. So you feel defeated. And then you're left with like all the duties of the work of the, like cleaning the food soiled clothes and all the dishes if you're doing the Tupperware with
you're
the tops with the
underslept on
bottoms
top
and you're
of it, too.
underslept. And then you're arguing with your husband. Like,
Yeah.
now that we have DareUGo in our family, we don't even need marriage counseling anymore. And like, you know, because happy wife, happy life. And we're really trying to focus on families being able to look at each other again and not having to like delegate responsibilities in the house, because that's not what life's about. It's about connection and being healthy, and within a family, it's really important to be able to offer this to families all over the world, one DareUGo at a time.
Yeah, it's interesting because now, you know, families are constructed so differently. There's no, you know, just he works and she stays home.
Exactly.
That doesn't exist anymore. It takes 2 to 3 to 4 incomes now just to afford a house. So I love what
Especially
you're
in
doing.
Los Angeles, yeah.
Yeah, because we're all struggling with that as parents. It's crazy.
Yeah, we just did the Great Big Family Play Day yesterday, and I can't tell you, we like sold out of our DareUGos. We didn't pack nearly as much as I think that we should. And it resonated so much with these parents that are literally feeding their kids in the stroller bar, and their laps are full of like the chips and all the things, the crumbs. And it just really resonates because I'm an LA mom. We have the worst traffic on the planet. That is a fact. So if we can multitask in the car, I'm not trying to say take the family away from the kitchen table. I'm just saying this is real life. We are busy. We need to all multitask to get through the day, to be a functioning family and be happy. So I'm not telling you to, you know, strap a kitchen table on your back and take it everywhere you go, because that's unrealistic. I'm offering another solution so that while you're in traffic, your kids can be looking out the window and enjoying a meal that can be super messy and really healthy. And then when you get home, you just throw it in the dishwasher.
I totally get it.
I'm very curious though, not being a mother yet,
Right.
just the mogul. Why did you decide to partner with Lisa and team up on this product?
Yeah, so I actually worked a lot with kids. I was a camp counselor. I babysat since I was 10 years old. So kids in my life are just a natural thing. Lisa's kids are kind
like
of
a baby
like
whisperer.
my own. I love Lisa's kids more than anything. I've been there through almost everything with them. So to be able to do this with her is like the best part of it all. She's very much like family, and so partnering with her was just natural. I think we work really, really well together. We're kind of like like good and evil balance out the black and white. Like it,
We bounce ideas off together so well, the way that I look at things and the way that she looks at things, that it's actually like if someone separated us, you'd be doing the world a huge disservice. Like, I'm not kidding.
No, it's
She's a
nice.
star.
I know her pros and I know the cons, and she vice versa. We know our strengths
In fact,
and weaknesses.
like the day that we came up with DareUGo, we were in the mall, and I had told my son, we were rushing through the mall to get like a birthday present or something. What were we getting? I don't know.
I don't
But we were in a hurry, and I was like, if you're really good, Daxel, I'll give you some French fries and some ketchup, like on our way out, because there was a McDonald's in the mall. That was, first of all, I can't believe he never gets McDonald's, so this was a big deal.
Big deal.
I had one of those food catchers rolled up in the diaper bag, and we're on our way to leave, and we're on foot, and I put it on him, and
She's
I
like,
put
watch
the ketchup.
this.
I was like, watch this, and I did this every day,
all the time.
and this was riddled with TP.
Right, yeah. it's
So
so
I put all the French fries in there, and then I put the ketchup on the side because food can't touch with him. If the food touches, I get the arch back. I don't even want it anymore. That's the reaction I get.
I know.
And she was like, oh my God, that's brilliant. And I was like, yeah, the problem with it is there's no dividers and it's not wide enough. And
Then we
she's
just started brainstorming. We're like, oh my gosh,
like,
what if
well,
that
that is
fold?
awesome.
So then on
Really
our way home, we literally just started Googling. We're like, does this exist? Like bib, bowl, like fold, like nothing was coming up. We're like, this is ridiculous. So we literally, I think, put a Facebook message out to our friends, and we're like, do you guys know of a silicone manufacturer? Or no, it was a patent attorney at first.
Yeah.
And we found a patent attorney, and then a couple months later, they're like, this does not exist. You guys need to make this pronto.
And you designed
And
it
then
all.
we
Did you
just,
get it designed?
we
Yeah.
sat on the bed drawing it out. It was
Yeah, I
crazy.
mean, with your patent attorney, they kind of tell you the logistics of what it takes to make a patent go through. So we have our design patent.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the utility, but like the more elements to anything that makes it, that differentiates it from any other product, is where we realized, okay, we have to make this seal airtight. That would be really cool. And then we also thought, let's have it come with a spork.
Yeah.
In the back where it's a slit, and then let's make not just come with a spork, but actually have, so if they lose it, then anything can go
Any utensil
through.
fits.
The big battle was making it one piece, because everyone's like, well, a baby product, to insure it, liability, it's insane. Like, think about it. They're like suicidal every single day. Like, that's what you do as a parent. You just try to keep them alive every day, and it's a struggle.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, it has to be one piece. And they're like, no, it has to be two pieces for the part to come off. And so we came with a great little medium. You don't have to take it off, but before deep cleaning, you can.
Oh, that's good.
You know, so there's like these little tricks of the trade. So we're doing it. We're killing it, and I'm really proud of us.
Love it.
We're really proud of you too. Tell
Thank
everyone
you.
where they can get DareUGo and find and follow your journeys.
Great, yeah. DareUGo.
DareUGo.com, at dare_u_go on Instagram and Twitter. Facebook is DareUGo.
Yeah, not YOU, just the letter U.
Yes.
So yeah, DareUGo. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stay tuned.
Thank
We'll
you.
be back with more on Good Morning La La Land.